Hello everyone and welcome. Let's start with a question. Have you ever felt like your life was just a loop? A perfectly predictable, mind-numbingly familiar routine? That's where our story begins. In a quiet room, a man sits, crushed by the weight of his own existence. Life feels hollow, empty, almost meaningless. It's the kind of quiet that's so loud, it's deafening. But then, something shatters the silence. It starts small. A flicker. An image creeps into his mind. It's a memory, but it's not his. A child laughing as they chase butterflies in a sun-drenched garden. The joy is so pure, so real, he can almost feel the sun on his skin. Then another flash. A woman weeping on a dark, rain-slicked street. Her sorrow is a cold weight in his chest. A third image slams into him. The screech of tires, the crunch of metal, a car accident that sends a tremor through his entire being. He hasn't lived any of this, not a single moment. Yet, the emotions are undeniably his. The joy, the sorrow, the terror, they course through him. Vibrant and overwhelming. It's like tasting a new flavor for the first time. But instead of food, it's the raw essence of another life. He finds himself caught between two worlds, his own quiet, colorless existence and this chaotic, vivid world of borrowed memories. Each one leaves a trace. A psychic fingerprint on his thoughts, his heartbeat, his very soul. Driven by a mix of fear and a desperate curiosity, he begins a search. He has to know where these moments are coming from. Who is the source? His investigation isn't of the physical world, but of the mind. He follows faint clues, strange synchronicities, whispers in the back of his consciousness. They all point to an invisible network, a connection to a distant mind. A person he has never met, yet is now inextricably linked to. Their consciousnesses intertwined across an impossible distance. As time goes on, he realizes a terrifying truth. These aren't just fleeting images anymore. They are becoming a part of him. He feels the consequences of choices the other person made. He feels their regrets, their triumphs, their mundane frustrations. The line begins to blur. Where does his own sadness end and the other's begin? Was that his laugh, or was it the echo of the child in the garden? He can no longer tell where his self ends and the other begins. His identity, the very foundation of who he is, starts to dissolve. One day, he stands before a mirror. He looks at his reflection, at the face he's known his whole life. But something is different. He feels a presence looking back at him from behind his own eyes. Another consciousness, watching. Is he seeing himself, the other, or are they both there? Merged into a single, indescribable being, reality has become a haze. Every feeling is doubled, every thought a duet. But within this confusion, this mental fog, a strange clarity emerges. He realizes that his awareness has expanded beyond the confines of his own skull. His mind is no longer his alone. Perhaps this isn't a curse. Perhaps this is an evolution. Maybe he has become part of something far greater. Something that stretches beyond individual human comprehension. He remains there, in front of the mirror, silent, listening to the echoes of leaking memories, feeling the phantom emotions of a life he never lived. His life is no longer just his. Every moment, every feeling might belong to someone else. And in the heart of that profound mystery, he understands that a new journey has just begun, a journey without a map and without an end. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration of consciousness and identity. If this story sparked something in you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more journeys into the unknown. We'd love to have you with us. See you in the next one.